Larry Wheels here with Coach Ray telling you to stay strong and love arm wrestling.
Okay. All the uncomfortable questions.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah. I'm here with Larry Wheels.
How are you?
Yeah.
Good to be here.
So let's talk a little bit about arm wrestling. Let's start. Where did you get the first interest in arm wrestling?
I want to say it started with Adam. Adam has a big background in arm wrestling. About a lifetime ago. He's an old man now. Yeah. When he was our age.
Don't tell him that.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. About a lifetime ago.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem. We'll be done in 5 minutes.
Sorry.
No problem.
Want to start again?
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
When he was our age, he was really interested in arm wrestling, and that interest hasn't went away. So he was the first one who told me about competitive arm wrestling, and that is how it's really a sport. Because I think most of us, when we first learn about arm wrestling, we think about it doing lunchroom. Bars or lunchroom, and when you're in school as a kid. First few people that I actually gripped up with on the table would be Travis Bajan, Derek Smith, Alex Toproll, these are just a few names, at expos in the US. And me coming from a background of strength and doing well in my sport, strongman, powerlifting, being at a high level, I expected more out of myself on the table, and that could be seen as ignorant from an arm wrestler's perspective, but I thought of it as a strength sport. But as Michael would describe it, the disgust for losing is what keeps me going, because I want to get to a point in my arm wrestling career where I just don't lose all the time. I'm winning more than I'm losing, and right now I'm losing more than I'm winning, right? And it could be because of the opponents I'm selecting. I mean,
100%.
You know, I'm going up against the best in the world right now.
And it's like, Larry should pull it on right now. He's ready. Arm wrestling community, don't, not now.
Exactly. So, I have not been good to my ego, but when I do go up against opponents who are on a similar skills level as me, you know, opponents who don't have a decade of experience, and you know, who've dedicated their life to it, people who have maybe 1 to 3 years of experience, I do fairly well. It's more evenly matched. So, no matter who my opponent is, I enjoy it, whether it's the small 70 kg guy from India, Rahul Panikkar, or it's someone as big as Levon. Like, I love arm wrestling, all shapes and sizes, everyone in between, from super experienced, inexperienced. It's just been very addicting, and I haven't seen it to interfere with my strongman goals and my strongman training. So I want to do both. And I have been doing both.
That's the best answer I have ever heard. Most guys will say, well, it will interfere with this or that. It's like, it's really good that you understand the levels, and that's, you know, the drive, the losing part that keeps you drive. But I would love if you would have like competition in your level, because then it would give you much more motivation. You will see more progress, you know. But I'm a super fan of everyone who wants to make anything bigger, and you're making arm wrestling bigger from outside. It's amazing, just amazing. I'm super happy with that, and also see huge potential. Like I really, when we gripped up, and a lot of arm wrestlers asked me like, is Larry strong? I'm like, yes, Larry is strong. The coordination is the part that's missing. And when someone asks me like, why are these strength athletes interested in arm wrestling, and I always, my theory, and you kind of confirmed it, is that the guys, like if you're strong, you believe you can do everything, and you take grip with someone much smaller, and they just manhandle you. And I like, what happened? How is this? It's and arm wrestling is mix between strength and combat. You know?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and I think that's the part that is the same for you. That you're like, how is this not working? Why am I feel I'm stronger, but.
Exactly, and only after doing it for several months or maybe even weeks do you learn that we are strong, but we're fighting against an arm wrestler who is strong in the areas that we never train. For example, pronating, cupping. We never did. No strongman, a powerlifter, bodybuilder ever trains pronation or cupping. There's no need to.
Exactly.
So we're actually weak where we need to be strong on the table. Without having training for it.
See, this is like I have heard a lot of explanations from a lot of strength athletes, and no one has said it better than you just did, basically. Because a lot of guys will, well, you know, my biceps is still strong, And you're like, it's not strong in correct position. It's strong, but it's not accessible there. So you just had Levon and Michael. If that match happens, I'm not saying pull the favorite, but how do you see like how that match goes? Can Michael stop Levon, or can Levon push through the King's move?
So
It's again, we're not pulling favorites. It's just
Sure,
like
sure.
how would it look from your
my completely unbiased opinion would be agreeable with what Travis Bajan said about how Levon will smash Michael the first 2 rounds, and then if Michael can get that to stop the match in the 3rd round,
Yeah.
then Michael will win from there on.
Okay.
Because that's where Michael's strong, and Michael said it best. Michael's not strong in the center.
Yeah.
Michael's strongest right before getting pinned,
Yeah.
draining his opponent, and then going for the win once his opponent doesn't have anything left. So that's how I've seen Michael win most of his best matches.
Yeah.
And that's how I see it happening. That's where I see the chance, the opportunity for Michael. I think he'll get flash in the first 2 rounds, and then that 3rd round, once Levon's power drops a bit, Michael can stop the match, and then I think Michael will win every match after.
Okay. Heard it first. So today we're gonna work on table a little bit.
Absolutely.
More.
Yeah,
We
for
gripped
sure.
up for 2 times, and now like the things that I saw I really like, because there's a lot we can work on, and it's like not that you're like a lot of people just don't have it, you just cannot access it yet, in my opinion. So whatever your journey is, like what's your journey in armwrestling? How do you see it? You see Levon's and everyone else, and you know that's a long way from home,
sure.
you know. But what would be your aspirations? Some tournaments, some trying amateurs, then going pros a little bit, or something like, or super matches. What would be the scenario for you?
So I have to agree with Michael where I don't like the tournament setup, but for experience, for where I'm at now, I think it's necessary.
It's necessary.
I think it's totally necessary.
Let's start. Yes.
For now.
Yeah.
But end game, I want to say #1 North America.
Okay.
I think that is realistic.
Realistic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ever seeing myself challenge the guys in top 8 and going for that #1 overall in the world spot, I can't see that happening right now.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
can't
we'll
see
have
that
this
happening.
conversation in 2 years, and you're like,
Yeah.
I feel I can do that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I need to actually get in a tournament,
Have some
earn my
wins.
stripes.
Have some wins, losses.
Yeah, I just need more experience,
Yeah.
and then I can really say, okay, this is where I'm going to end up, right?
Yeah.
Because right now, I'm so new to it. I actually haven't had a single professional match.
Yeah.
I haven't been in a single tournament.
Yeah.
So,
It's kind of good that you have no bias in feeding real information to your community, and they see you losing. So when they see you winning, they're like, oh, the game just changed, because you have no problems of like, okay, I lost. It's okay. It's okay to lose. This is where you learn.
absolutely.
So good luck on your journey, and let's get on table.
Thank you, brother. All right, let's get to it. Can't wait.